Our next most important topic under personality development is time management. Now, how important is time management? You need to ask somebody who had missed his flight in a minute, a child who had lost a year in his academics. So, all these things are very famous quotes that you would have heard. The importance of time. You need to ask to such people because they know the value of time. Matter of seconds, you miss your train, you miss your flight. Just because you were a bit careless, you have to repeat a year in your academics. So these are a lot of examples are there where you can understand the importance of time. Now, why is time so important? It is very precious. If you all remember, the most, if you all can recollect, the most important proverb, time and tide waits for none. It will not wait, whoever you might be, irrespective of what your cadre, your caste, your religion, or whatever you are, time will never wait for you. So it is one of the most precious thing. Okay, it is one of the most precious thing, and we ought to follow time management. See, strictly adhering to time management, punctuality, all these things are key to a great personality. We need to understand that each and every second, each and every minute that is in your hand is very precious. Because you should also understand that once it is lost, it can never be regained. Time once lost can never be regained. In order to be a successful person, you need to strictly follow time management. You also need to understand, or you should know, or you should practice to utilize time effectively. See, utilizing time is good, but how effectively are you utilizing it? Now, for example, imagine, this is again a very well known story. I would just like to remind you people about it. Let me re-narrate or retell the story. Imagine that every day in your bank account, there is some 10,000 rupees that has been dropped by some unknown person. And you are asked to utilize the money within 24 hours. Because once you finish the 24 hours, when the next day begins, there's another 10,000 in your account. So this gets carried on every day. So every day morning, maybe around 9 o'clock, you have 10,000 being deposited in your account. And by the end of the day, if you haven't utilized the amount, it becomes zero again. What will you do in this situation? Will you just spend a few penny and then, keep the rest for tomorrow, saying that, okay, anyways, tomorrow I'm going to get another 10,000? Definitely not. You will want to make the maximum utilization. You would spend each and every penny of it. Am I right? The same thing happens with life also. Every day morning, your account is deposited not with money, but with 24 hours. And the next day it becomes zero again. Yes, of course, you have another 24 hours, 24-hour deposited in your account the next day. But what is lost the previous day is lost. If it's money, we make the maximum utilization. Why do we not do it if it is time? Time is most important, it's most precious. So we need to utilize it effectively or completely. Utilize it completely. Don't leave anything behind. Just like how you're not going to leave back even a penny out of the 10,000 rupees, don't leave anything behind. Make sure you utilize all the 24 hours that is given to you effectively. Let me give you an example of a famous Marathi novelist, Shripad. Okay, so this man, he used to travel to his workplace every day, and his traveling time is 4 hours. And what he does is like every day morning he starts and then he travels all the way 4 hours. He goes to his workplace and then he comes back. And in the evening he used to teach classes till late night. Now one might wonder how this man found time to write so many books, to become the author of so many books. Do you all know how he became a great author? He made use of those 4 hours that he had when he was traveling through public transport. All his novels were all written during his, his commutation time. So this is an example of utilizing your time completely. How many of us do that? We might spend hours together traveling from one place to another. Maybe that's your everyday routine. You have to travel, we take buses or trains and we travel. But how effectively we use that 1 hour or the 2 hours that's in our hands during travel? We need to learn to use them. There are thousands and thousands of people who use public transport every day. And the commutation time, we don't do anything productive. But Sri Prad, he had made use of that time. He's made use of the time effectively. He had, in fact, used all the time that is given to him in the most, effective manner. He had used it almost completely. Let me give you an example of friendship. I just want you people to recollect these things when you think of just whiling away time. Friendship, wealth, time. A broken friendship, a misunderstanding with your friend, a broken relationship because of any misunderstanding can definitely be rejoined sometime or the other. It can be repaired. You can get it back. A broken relationship, a broken friendship, a friend who has just parted way from you, you can always get it back. There are possibilities. Wealth, you lost all your wealth. Yes, there are definitely possibilities to get it back. But when it comes to time, you should understand that each and every second that has been lost will not be regained. So we need to understand this mantra. It's very important to understand this because it is the essence of personality. A person with unique personality is believed to have excellent time management skills. Carrying over work. Procrastination, we say, right? Procrastination. What do we do here? We postpone, we procrastinate things. We say, okay, I can do it later. I have another 2 hours left. I have another 4 days left. I can always have a tomorrow. I always have a tomorrow. I can do it tomorrow. So we keep procrastinating things. That's called carrying over work. Never do that. Stick to your timing and complete your work on time because a person with good personality is believed to finish his or her work on time. And a person with such personality will never want to postpone things. Postponing things is a very casual behavior and not that which is apt for a person with great personality. Word spoken, arrow, time. Okay, there's another comparison. I think already I gave you one comparison. There's another comparison here. A word once spoken. Is it possible to take it back? And a word that has been uttered once, it's not possible to take it back. An arrow which has left the bow, which has moved from the bow, is it possible to bring it back? It's definitely not. A word which has been uttered, spoken word, cannot be taken back. An arrow which has left the bow cannot be taken back. Same way, a time once wasted cannot be taken back. You will not be able to have or get it again. You might have time, but again, it's a fresh 24 hours that's been deposited in your account. It's not the same time. Now, casual people, you should avoid to be people as such. You cannot be a casual person. Now, let me give an example for casual people. These casual people are people who would go to the railway station after the train had left, or people who would drop the letters in the post boxes after the day's clearance is done, or they're all people who go to the interview after the name has been called. What is the use? It's definitely not. It's definitely not going to help us in any way. You will not be able to catch your train. Your letter will not reach on time. You will not be able to crack your job with such an attitude. So avoid being casual person. Now, what can you do with this time? Why am I speaking so much about time management? What way do you think you can make effect? What do you think this time management can do to you? It can mold your life. It can change your lifestyle. It can mold, it can make you a better person. It can make your lifestyle a better person. So molding your life is one aspect. It will help you to manage things effectively. You might be a very good organizer, you might be a very good administrator, but when you plan your work, when you are able to manage time, you can manage your work effectively. Finish important work. I think we've already spoken about not to procrastinate, carrying over work. Here, I'm trying to emphasize on important work. When you know that this work has to happen today, it has to get over, it has to be done by the end of the day, make sure it is done. Don't procrastinate, don't postpone it. Give preference to important work. You can always have the habit of jotting down the work. You can jot down the work and then you can give, priority wise, you can arrange them and you can start doing your work. Never postpone important work because you may not know what future has. Now, this is another very important aspect which we all do. Rest, taking rest. But see, taking rest is very important. It's not that you always have to keep working. Take some rest on and off. But what we do is like vice versa. We spend most of our time taking rest and then we work very little. If we are able to take rest here and there, as you work, if you're able to take rest here and there, you would be able to work efficiently and effectively. So taking rest is also a very important a point to remember. You need to take rest. You need to give rest for both your body and your mind. Okay? And as I said, avoid accumulating work because you will start losing concentration, you will start losing interest, you will start hating the work. So don't accumulate. Though I've already spoken to you all about postponing things or doing important things on time, just concentrate on this also. Do not accumulate work. So let me quickly take you through all these points on time management. Time is very precious. Once lost, it cannot be regained. In order to be a successful person, you need to know how to manage time efficiently. Make sure you utilize time completely. We all utilize time, but how are we utilizing it? Are we making use of it completely? Remember the example of the depositing of money in your account that I shared with you. Use or utilize time completely. Friendship, wealth, and time. Friendship can be rejoined, wealth can be regained, but time lost is lost forever. Time and tide waits for none. Carrying over work, avoid carrying over work. Stop doing that because people with great personality do not procrastinate things. Words spoken, an arrow, and time. All these three things cannot be taken back. A word uttered, an arrow which leaves the bow, and a time which has been consumed. Do not be a casual person. Casual people do not hold good responsibility. They do not hold good personality. Molds your life. Your time effective or efficient time management will mold your life. It will help you to manage life effectively. It will help you manage things effectively. Give priority or preference to important work. Make sure you take enough rest, because rest is also very important, but plan, because rest should be a part of your work, it cannot be the majority. Never accumulate work. You should understand that time is something which can never be borrowed, hired, or bought. You need to learn to make use of time in a very effective manner.